Our guest has arrived, and you know who that is, right? Question 63344. Joe McElderry is at Real Radio. He's live next. 7 minutes after 9, Saturday morning. He's here. Joe McElderry is here.
Hello.
Don't normally... I save that, you see.
I feel special now.
First of all, how you doing, by the way?
I'm very well. I've had a very exciting week because the albums, we're neck and neck at the minute for the top spot. So it's been really exciting. And I'm just happy, it's been received really well. You always get nervous the first week that it's out, just because you've put a lot of time and effort into it, so you always worry what everybody's going to think. But it went really well, so I'm really happy.
Do you know, I guess, not only for you and the family, but for fans as well, there was a point earlier in the year where you could have thought, well, it's almost over, right? Did you ever think that?
Not really, because I think people see what the press paint the picture of what's going on, and it was completely different, really, because although I had left Psycho, there was all sorts of other stuff going on. I knew I was going into Pop Star Opera Star previous to that. That was planned a while back. There was all sorts of stuff that we weren't kind of discussing, that you can't go, but actually I am doing this, I'm doing,
Yeah.
So I just kind of was like, okay, whatever, you'll see, and just got on with it. So not really. I didn't feel like that.
And it's been such a great journey for Real Radio with the whole Vote Joe thing.
Oh, it was amazing, It was amazing. It was... I remember, I'm actually looking at a poster now.
Yeah, they're all over the building, yeah.
No, it was great.
You can't get away from it here. Now then, I've been looking on eBay.
Yes.
Right, to see and I don't know if you ever do this, I don't know if Mum does this. Do you ever go on eBay and look for stuff that's being sold with your name on it to see them?
No.
Now, this is what I've been doing.
Is this bad?
No. See, I normally do this when I interview people. I forgot about it, and indoors said, you must do the eBay thing with Joe, you see.
Okay.
So we've had a little look this morning. Apart from CDs and magazines and that sort of stuff, my favourite was the... now, Mum, you can get this for Nan for Christmas, the Joe McElderry cushion cover.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That would look great, right? Maybe in the back of the car.
I could have it on my own pillow if I was that egotistical.
I think it's the ideal gift for the family. What do you get the McElderry family at Christmas now?
A Joe McElderry pillowcase.
Yeah. Now, if that's not enough, we've actually got a picture somewhere. I'm going to get that in a minute. How about now, Mum's holding hers here in the studio, the Joe McElderry mobile phone sock.
Listen, if people are actually getting these done, I need to start making these.
You need a cut. Yeah. I did try and look if any of the item locations were South Shields.
Yes.
Yeah, thinking,
Do you think I was selling them from my own home?
Thinking, well, maybe not you, but, see if Mum turned up in a Bentley today or something.
It's an exclusive. I've got an eBay shop in my bedroom, and I just it's the hub.
Is it you selling the cushion covers?
It is.
Yeah.
It's me.
Are you sewing them yourself? Joe McElderry's here, everybody. Joe's going to be here. We got you for the hour, by the way.
Yes, I think so.
Brilliant. Joe's going to be here for the hour. We're going to play the new song at the end of the hour as well. Here's Girls Aloud Radio. Almost 9:15 Saturday morning. Guest in the studio is Joe McElderry. Joe, you were just singing along to that.
I love that song.
People would pay to be in the studio. It was like my own little private concert.
It's a great song.
Anna's question, by the way, was new X Factor. We're really impressed with the new judges here.
Yes.
You're the expert on this. What do you reckon?
I think that it is it's like a new show, obviously, because it's changed so much. But I think in it, you take three big personalities and big kind of stars of the show away from it. Obviously it's going to be different, but I thought Kelly and Tilisa did really well, and they came across really well, and I think Gary's taken the role of Mr. Cowell, isn't he, at the minute, and I think once give it a couple of weeks, everybody it'll be like it was never different.
Do you think, we were saying last week, Anna, right, that we think Gary's sort of playing the sort of meaner guy, but isn't he funny?
I love him. Yeah, he was throwing out some comments. He was throwing out some nasty comments. I was like, whoa, you're digging deep here.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew Gary Barlow was so grumpy? I love it.
But I love Kelly and Tilisa. I think they're going to get really feisty between each other on the live shows. I'm going to enjoy that, because I think that's the one thing you do miss. You miss that kind of banter Cheryl and Simon had, where they were always bickering with each other about comments, about acts, about like just having digs at each other. So hopefully they'll get that kind of balance as well with them, which I'm sure they will.
Now, since apart from Louis, and we're going to take Louis out of the equation, to be fair,
I love Louis.
It's a new judging panel. So of the 3 new judges, who is your favourite? Are you allowed to say?
Yeah, I'm allowed to say. At the minute, it's between Kelly and Talisa at the minute. Because I'm liking the way Kelly's kind of like, she's telling them to just get a grip and like tell them to get off the stage if they can't take the criticism. You know, that kind of, because that's what it's like. You know, you put yourself out there in front of people and everybody has an opinion on your performance. So she's kind of like, she's keeping it real from the beginning instead of going, oh my God, you're fabulous. And I think that's good, because you need that kind of reality.
Use your psychic powers. Try and have a guess who Anna's favourite new judge is.
Gary Barlow.
I like them all. I even like Louis. I'm enjoying them all so much. I think it's just what the show needed. I love the old judges, but I think it's a shake-up that we needed. I just want to ask, when you watch the show, does your heart start going?
Do you know what? I watched it on Saturday night before I went on stage. I had a show, and I watched the first half of it. And as soon as that theme tune starts, I'm like, whew.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I start getting a bit hot and feeling a bit like, because every single night for 12 weeks you were behind the stage ready to go on and you heard that tune, so it's kind of like an emotional memory. It was funny when you played The Climb there, it came back a bit and I was like, oh, and I get the nerves. It's really strange. It's like emotional memory.
Does it feel that long ago though? Does it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's nearly 2.5 years ago now.
God.
But I loved every minute of it. It was a great experience. It was brilliant.
On the way soon, we're going to talk new album and, of course, new tour.
Real Radio Breakfast with Gary and Lisa. On Friday's show.
Joe McElderry is with us. Hello, Joe.
Hello.
We've already done the eBay thing where, Anna, did you hear this? I've been on eBay this morning, and I was looking for the most outrageous Joe McElderry merchandise you can buy. My favourite was the cushion cover. What do you think of the teddy, by the way?
The teddy bear's good.
Yeah.
I'm liking that one.
It's a teddy just wearing a shirt with a picture of Joe on the front. 12 sold.
12?
12 sold.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody's making money on this.
I need to sort this out, don't I?
You need to get a cut in there.
Yeah.
Make some money.
Right, Anna, do you have a question for Joe?
Oh, I have a lot of questions for Joe. We were just talking actually off air about all the people you met during your time in X Factor.
Yes.
Who's the most memorable person you've met, or the person you felt most in awe of?
Wow, that was it. There was, you know, that I was just saying obviously before, there's so many people you see like in that corridor, which they call the corridor of chaos in X Factor land, and it's probably I was the most starstruck by, I think it might have been Lady Gaga. I think because she was so kind of like, she was all dressed up and she had this like weird outfit on. And I think like I actually bumped into her and like knocked into her by an accident. We kind of bumped into each other and you know when this is the way I explain it. You know, Friends. You know Ross when he's talking to himself in his head and he's like, say something, and I couldn't get the words out of my mouth because I just wanted to say hi, nice to meet you, but I couldn't say it, and I was like, and I was like, oh, Joe, nice to meet you, but I you know, it was that one moment where it was like I literally lost me, and I was like, wow, okay, I'm starting.
So you did say something to her?
I said, hi, I'm nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you.
You can't even do it now.
Yeah, but she was literally going on stage.
I'm surprised you could get to her. I imagine Lady Gaga being surrounded by security guards and bouncers.
It's not, that's what you think. When you see these entourages, they're not security. They're more like stylists, hair and makeup, and especially for her, you know, she has that much costume and things going on. It's more kind of the dressy up people, as you would probably call it. But yeah, they tend not to have that many security guards.
And we were just also saying, are you still friends with all the people you met on X Factor? Is there anyone particular you particularly like?
Yeah, I'm friends with Ollie, Stacey, Jedward.
Jedward.
I think they have literally got worse living in that Big Brother house, if that's possible.
Do you think they could win Big Brother?
Well, I think if they don't annoy the housemates enough so that they keep putting them up for nomination, yeah, I mean, they seem to be destroying the house at the minute, don't they? Like, I seen them last night, they were squirting shaving foam into a sink, and I was just thinking, and the point of that is...
guess we're talking about him, right?
Exactly.
Are you watching the Celebrity Big Brother?
I've caught bits of it. I've been really busy this week, so I've missed a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I watched a bit last night, and I really like Kerry. I really like Kerry Katona. You know, she's just a normal girl.
She's coming across really normal compared to a lot of other people.
It was funny, you know, on the first night, all the press were like slating her and everything, and I said to, I think it was me mum and a couple of other people watching it, I was like, the ironic thing about it is she's the most normal in that house out of everybody, because she's just a genuine nice girl.
So is that who you want to win?
At the minute, yes. I think Amy Childs is funny as well, though. She's really funny. But I mean, Jedward, it would be funny if they won.
I could see them winning.
I can't even bear to imagine what they would be like as they get out of the house. You know, that opening moment where the doors open. They'd be hanging off the stairs and everything. I can just picture it now.
I can imagine they like won't leave the house.
Yeah.
Like tie themselves to the wall. Like, you're not going with Jedward.
Quick question from Facebook, from somebody whose username on Facebook is Becky Crazy Joe Lover Cashbowl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hi, Becky.
Bet she is a teddy.
Will Joe be doing meet and greet on his tour? A lot of people asking this.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, you know, we're still in the early stages. You know, we're planning the tour at the minute, like the actual show. But when we get down to them bits, I'm sure a meet and greet will be definitely in there. But, you know, I'll always be outside and seeing people when I'm going in and out. So, yeah, there will be one, I would imagine.
And you were saying earlier on, best way to find dates and locations for the tour is on your website.
Yes, www.joemckelderryofficial.com and Twitter as well, at joemckelderry91. You'll get some stuff on there.
Brilliant. How many tweets do you get a day, by the way?
Oh, God, I don't know. Quite a lot. Quite a lot. I had to end it got the point because you know how sometimes you get them alerts on your phone and it was just like beep 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 beep, so I had to turn the alerts off, so now I have to go on and have a look.
Because when I tweeted you last night and I was searching through, you know, when you search for Joe's username, and it just went on, and that was in like 1 minute.
They're very supportive, you know. They are really amazing, the people that have supported us so far. And it comes across on Twitter, you know, I see the messages they write, it's lovely.
The McElderry Massive.
Yes, the McElderry Massive.
Some are outside, standing in the rain. They've been there for hours, waiting to see him.
I went out.
Waving
I went out earlier on, and I said, "Well, he's going to be here. We think about 9 o'clock. Go and sit in the car." And they said, "We walk. We haven't come in the car. We're getting soaking." I know. It's amazing.
We should maybe send them a cup of tea out or something.
Yeah. Go on, Phil.
There's a story about that, Anna, isn't there? What? We were running out of milk this morning, and we decided that we would hold off on the tea and coffee, didn't we? For you and your mum, you see.
Oh,
That's what we've done.
For you, Joe.
Just for
very.
you.
Thank you.
Welcome home. You can have our last bit of milk. And he didn't even want any.